Hey everyone, so if you didn't watch the last video, we did hit top 10 on the ladder using that double weather team, so I was thinking about fun things I could do while I'm this high up on the ladder. Currently we're in the 1860s, so I decided to build a team around Lucario, which might not be the smartest idea when we're top 10, but I think this will be a lot of fun, so we'll see how it goes. We do have Choice Band Lucario with double priority. I'm running Extreme Speed and Bullet Punch, so Bullet Punch is mainly for Mega Diancie, and then Extreme Speed can catch a lot of the other not resistant to steel Pokemon in the tier. So right here, what I want to do is lead off with Garchomp, I'm thinking. They probably lead Lando is what I'm guessing right here. It's the only thing on their team that doesn't really fear Garchomp too much. So maybe on that note, I shouldn't lead Garchomp. Let's lead Trap. Ends up being Alomomola. Okay, that's just annoying because I could have like literally led anything else and been in a better spot. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to go Scizor on a flip turn, they're going to go Heatran, and I'm going to go hard Garchomp on that. Or they try to Toxic, which is great for me, because now, I mean, what are they going to do here? Flip turn? I guess I'll SD, just to like force the Heatran out. And now we'll go Garchomp, because they have to Magma Storm, they have no other choice there. And I'm just going to SD right up on the Alomomola. And we're going to try to throw off Devastating Drake right here. I don't know if they're going to stay in. I really hope they do, because Alomomola is an annoying Pokemon. But they might try to go Lando or something, who knows. Terapagos isn't a bad play. They actually do go hard Golden Go, which is on a balloon, interestingly. We just knock it out, though, with the Devastating Drake. So goodbye to Golden Go. Really happy about that. Now, the thing about this is, I do have Spadef Moltres on this team to be able to pressure Terapagos pretty well. So yeah, that's going to do like nothing, as you can see right there. And I can just go right for a U-turn to be able to either break the ability or just force Alomomola back out again. Yeah, there we go. Lets me get in my Garchomp right here. I would love to go for SD, but I think the better play is just to go for my rocks right now. As they do go for their Toxic. Okay, that's fine. They might want to go out into Terapagos here. I think in terms of switch-ins for me, just go Scizor on the flip turn. Heatran taking rocks is good for me anyway, so I don't mind that too much, but yeah, there's the Heatran. I'm hoping they don't land another one of those Magma Storms, as they actually opt to go for rocks, which is perfect because I can SD right up on the Lando. We'll see if this is Scarf right now. If it is, that's fine, because at least what it'll allow me to do is go U and Rapid Spin. They might just Earthquake is what I'm thinking, because obviously I'm Rapid Spinning here. But it ends up being Alomomola to go for a Toxic again, right? Let's go U on the Toxic. I don't want to get Toxic. Yeah, that would be annoying. So now we'll close combat, do a lot to Alomomola, bring it down to a point where like it doesn't really want to come in on this later. They do know I'm Choice Banded. That, what's it called? Ogerpon is going to be annoying. Go Scizor here to scout. I'm sure they just U-turn, but I mean, I could stay in if I really want to. Goes for Earthquake, so this allows me to roost up or go for a U-turn. I think I'll U-turn on the Heatran and get you back in here, because they're running out of switch-ins to this really fast. So now if they go Landorus, it's going to get destroyed, because fun fact about Inner Focus, it does not care about Intimidate. So this should do like 40 something. 52, geez, yeah, this thing can't come back in later. Always Scizor. They try to Stone Edge my Moltres right there, which is not going to happen. Now I double back to Lucario every time. As it ends up being Terapagos coming in. That's actually annoying. Yeah, I gotta get this play right now. I think I can't risk Lucario. It's too important here. Let's try to get in Moltres. Yeah, they were going to Rapid Spin. I could have tried to break the ability, but I didn't feel smart in that spot. Now they go Alomomola, which we know isn't AV, so what do I do about that? Can Terapagos knock it out from that percent? I don't even know. I think I gotta go Lucario again and close combat again, but it didn't do enough last time, right? It did 54, yeah, that's not enough damage, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to make some plays. We're gonna go Lele and really hope they try to double out into Heatran here, and we're gonna try to get this guy in. They protect. Okay, I don't know why I didn't anticipate that at all. Well, now I have to stay in. Let's just throw off the Banded close combat. They don't have a switch in. What they're going to do here is sack off Lando. Okay, I'm fine with that. That was a threat, but it's still a tough spot because I never broke the Terapagos ability. Ogerpon is here right now, which With Lando gone, I think I can maybe use my Moltres just to sack against this. Yeah, I don't really need that. And then who do I want to use? I mean, Scizor dies. Lele can come in and tank one hit and throw off Psychics. So I think that's what I'm going to try here. As they go Alamamola. Now they're going to protect and then go hard Heatran. So I'm going to double. Yeah, there we go. And this will allow me to get another Banded Close Combat off. I have to make these plays because they have such a bulky team that I can't just let switch around forever. So this is great because I'm actually faster? No, I'm not. I'm Adamant Nature. Kind of forgot about that part, huh? And they're going to be timid. I wish I was Jolly right now, but then I wouldn't be doing enough to like Lando and Alamamola anyway, so... Not sure if that would really be better for me. But we'll go U. And I think they're off Terra Starstorm here. And knock that out. Eventually they're going to try to stay in, right? Because I keep on doubling on the Heatran prediction, so it's tough for them right there. Now if they go Ogerpon, then... It ends up being Alamamola. I think I can beat the Ogerpon, maybe. If they crit the Tapu Lele, probably not. I think I gotta go Scizor here on the Wish. Okay, that's fine. I just roost up, right? Yeah, there we go. They're gonna get in their Heatran. So if I sack this, I get a kill with Lucario. So that's a thing. Is that the play? I think so, yeah. As they knock me out, I get to go U in close combat something to death. We don't have a ton of these left, but as long as they don't double protect here. Come on, don't get the double protect, please. I need this kill. Everything dies. I just need them to not get double protect, as they don't. Perfect. So there's this. I don't think this is ever worth keeping, but I actually need it to Earthquake the Heatran, so it is worth keeping. Never mind. If they play this right, they win, I think, but we can try. If I go hard Lele on Cudgel, I should live, and then I can try to play mind games from there. I don't know. That's going to be tricky. I think I always sack off Terapagos, actually. As they SD, that's going to be the game. Because now they Cudgel, and I don't think I can stop that anymore. I need to crit right now with the Lele, and then I win the game. Ogerpon, what are your stats looking like? Ogerpon, Wellspring. 96, 84. Crit. Dang, yeah, they got it, dude. They played well. I mean, they definitely had a better team matchup than me, just because they're running stuff like Alamamola and Terapagos, but it was still a good game. I got a Lock Earthquake, but they're going to Cudgel there and win. GG's. We have another game, Prince 5. Okay, so I'm kind of scared of their Scarf Keldeo. That is a gigantic threat to me. However, they also really don't like my Choice Scarf Tapu Lele here. I'm also worried about Charizard X. That's not a fun Pokemon for me to play against. Garchomp can do a lot of work in this game, though. I think I lead off with the Garchomp into Gliscor. They're always going to Toxic here, but I'll SD on that. And we'll go from there. Yeah, they go for the Toxic. Now I Rocks on potentially a Protect. Maybe they'll just Earthquake. If they end up going Sash Gengar, okay, so... Spidef Moltres can come in and U-turn maybe? Or do I just use this and try to beat the Gengar later? I think I just attack here. Yeah, bring that down to Sash at least, and we can not have to worry about this mon too much. I know they have Defog Gliscor is one thing, so gotta keep that in mind. Do I keep Garchomp around? It might be useful with Rough Skin later, so I'll go Moltres. Just because I can live anything from this and get a U-turn off here. Get in my Terapagos. I do have the Ice Beam. I'm just gonna click that. Yeah, now they're gonna switch out. They kind of have to. But into who? Like, nobody wants to be in on me. Maybe Melmetal? But I always just Ice Beam here is the thing. As they stay in and live. Why did that live my hit? That's annoying. So we'll mix up my play right now. I think now I'll Flamethrower, predicting this Melmetal. Or is that a throw? I should have done anything but Terra Starstorm, is what should have happened there. Now I gotta go U. Thankfully they Sludge Wave, so I'm still gonna get momentum, but it's not what I wanted. Goes Keldeo. That's great, actually, because it gives me my... Well, they're going to flip turn if I go Tapu Lele, which I don't like, because they're going to wear me down for Surf later, and that's going to be a threat. Is there a better play here? I think we will go Lele and just Psychic, honestly. Yeah, I mean, that's going to do damage, but I'm not in range of Surf yet, so it's not the end of the world. Out comes you. Selects the T-Wave. They wouldn't T-Wave here, because if I go Garchomp, I get rocks back up, and that's annoying. They're going to double Iron Bash. Let's go you. Just a U-turn. Hopefully they T-Wave now, as they do. Perfect. Okay, so now we can get up our rocks. Maybe Gliscor comes back, but then I die, and they're forced to switch out again on Terapagos, so ends up just staying in. Perfect for me. We're going to go Moltres here and Flamethrower every time. We get a burn too, so they're not going to be doing as much damage, which is great. Let's U-turn there, and I think I want Terapagos on the field, honestly. Or Tapu Lele actually might not be a bad play to have either. But I think Terapagos is just better in this spot. Flamethrower here and knock this out. They can't really set up with anybody on this is the big thing, so now I sack off my Molt. Yeah, always sack that off as they go for Surf. I get to bring you out right here and click Psychic, I believe. If they crit Surf, I probably lose, but other than that, we're fine right now. Okay, it doesn't crit, nice. So they really don't have plays into Lele right now. Like, I think I'm going to beat this team. This is usually Dragon Dance, obviously, but like if I just Psychic, I think I win, so... Yeah, I think we're fine now, because I just go Terapagos and Ice Beam. And that should be it. I mean, I could Rapid Spin, just to guarantee. Yeah, I don't think I have any reason not to Rapid Spin and just to win here. So let's do that, and then we'll Ice Beam and Terra Starstorm spam to win the game. Nice. Because everybody dies. Yeah, they go ahead and forfeit. Alright, we didn't even have to send out Lucario there, which is cool. Now we have a team that really doesn't like Moonblast from Lele, but they might be Avialo or like Zardoi. I think that my Lucario is my best breaker, alongside Garchomp here. That's really important as well. I feel like they're going to go for Ice Punch, because they should know that they live this Earthquake. So let's scout it out right now. Let's not sack off Garchomp. There's the Ice Punch. I think that's... No, that's not banded. But we'll go for U-turn. Because out comes Feeny. Okay, I was hoping it would be Alamamola so I could get my rocks up. But into Feeny, I think what I'll do is bring out Lele here. And we'll just go right for that Moonblast I was talking about. Goes Melmetal. Maybe it is banded. I don't know what to think about this set right now. Goes for Thunder Punch that time. I think it's banded. It's doing a lot. So we U-turn. Okay, it's a Rocky Helmet. Perfect. So they might Toxic here, but I got my rocks up, which is huge. Goes for Play Rough. What? Okay. Just gonna SD up now. Oh, that's annoying, because they get in Za. Yeah, I was really hoping they would protect the scouting for my Z move, but they didn't, so yeah. Okay, that's really game ending. Yeah, I got a Thaw. I knew they would Ice Fang. It's just like... Yikes. Okay, we did Thaw, so we're still in here. They are banded. Scizor can tank anything, I think, so we're just going to go Scizor. But I had a chance to KO Alamamola and didn't, is the annoying part right now. So throws up a Wish. Who's low? Who are they trying to pass to? The Melmetal. So that's the plan. I'm going to get in U on the Melmetal. Force them to Ice Punch again and go U. As they actually double Iron Bash this time, which is smart. Just U-turn on Feeny, bring you back. I think I just Moonblast every time. Yeah, they go Melmetal. They keep on going Melmetal. Now they might do something different, and I have to make a play this time. So they've shown these three moves. I would assume the last one is Earthquake. I think it's double Iron Bash kills Scizor. Oh no, that was a crit. It doesn't. Okay, so I can just go U. Dude, what is this guy's status luck? Like, I could have roosted here and been fine. I mean, in theory, they double out. I'm faster still. What? Okay, so we can roost all the way back up. They're going to click Defog. As I get full paralyzed, they get a Nature's Madness off now, probably. Or not. Okay. I'm just going to click Z-move. Forget it. This thing needs to go. And there it is. Okay. So now if I get up rocks, Feeny's in a really bad spot. But the problem is here. Ice Fang did how much to Lele? Ice Fang did, where was that? 35. I don't think that's banded or anything. Banded should do more. It's probably like a boots attacker set. Actually, I could have checked that if I had rocks up. I don't remember if I did. Like, I just want to make sure, but I'm pretty sure Ice Fang would do over half if they were banded. Yeah, it probably would. So, did I already have rocks up at this point? I did. They came in, and they took rocks, as I can see. So, I don't know what the set is then. That's weird. Just go Scizor to scout it out. This guy's so lucky, dude. The crit, the para, the freeze. So now they might close combat. Let's just go Lele. As they go Zard. That's really bad. Especially because I don't know if it's Zard X or Y. I'm kind of forced to stay in, but I can't because I lose to Za if I do. So it's got to be you. As they don't want to stay in either. That's great for me. Because I'm going to get in you. If you're getting up hazards, then I am too. And if you're not, then it's time to start finding your switch-ins to choice band Lucario. Yeah, goodbye, dude. Tinglu just dies in one hit to Banded. That's crazy. I was like kind of afraid they would live and get an Earthquake off, but don't gotta worry about that anymore. So we'll go you on the Weather Ball, which looks like it does 2-hit KO, unfortunately. I was hoping Spidef Moltres would do a bit better than that, but it didn't, so we gotta go for U-turn here. And how do I set this up properly? Going for the win with a Lele, so I think I go you an Extreme Speed chip. Yeah, there we go. That's the damage I need for this to kill, so we can go for Psychics now. This thing getting a Roost off could be game ending, but other than that, we're kind of fine into this. Goes Melmetal. Just go you and attempt a Roost as we can. Perfect. So Roost all the way back up, because why not? Okay, let's just get our Bullet Punch chip off. Can I get any damage off? There we go. I need damage to win. That's how you win at Pokemon, by doing damage to your opponent's Pokemon. So now I go you. I think just hit him with that Flamethrower. I mean, they know they need this, so they should switch out, right? Should I Terra Starstorm? No, I'm just going to Flamethrower. Forget it. Dude, what is this guy's luck? I don't get it. How? Okay, Psychic might win, but like, dude, I shouldn't be in the spot at all. Okay, so if Zod is Scarf, I just lose as it is. So I don't think I had a chance anyway. I really like how my opponent's team looks outside of the Chansey Skarmory core, but yeah, I don't know how that last player got so many secondary effects. That was crazy. Right here, I mean, Moltres looks amazing. I just wish I had like Scorching Sands for Blacephalon, but I'm hoping that I can beat that with Moltres anyway, just because I'm Spadef. Worst case, I'll use like Lele to try to check it, but I do want to get up my rocks as soon as possible. Let's just lead Garchomp. Okay, so what would they do here? I think I just always go Scizor to scout out their move. I don't think they ever risk Ditto is the thing. Like, they're not going to lock Outrage. I mean, if they do, I would be really happy. But if I know they're not going to lock Outrage and they're going to switch, then who would their switch in be here? Skarm? We're going to go Moltres because it also covers the Skarm play. There we go. Rocks was a bit too aggressive there, just in case they did just lock Outrage, but this is great. I can U-turn now on Chansey. Bring out Lucario, honestly. And I'm just going to click Banded Close Combat. Like, they probably go back to Skarm, but they actually go hard Blacephalon, dude. I was thinking about it in the back of my mind, but it's like really aggro there. I don't know. Just go U and U-turn. I don't know what the set is. Maybe like Ghostium, but outcome is Molt, which I can go Garchomp on. My Scarf Moltres, it would outspeed my Garchomp? No, it wouldn't. Because it would get 108, which goes up to 324. So I'm faster than my own Scarf Moltres here. So we get up rocks, really. That's what happens right now. As they spike, okay. And then they do this again. But now they are in a position where I don't know if they beat me very well. Let's go Garchomp here. I think I SD on Skarm. Or I just double out. That's the other option. Was they roar? I could have Z-moved there. But they're scarfed into roar, so I don't even care right now. Let's just U-turn. I think they're scarfed, right? Okay, so they're roaring again. Who doesn't take hazard damage? One of you two. Okay, well, now they're going to go out into that other guy. So I'm just going to go Moltres this time. As they keep on roaring. This is annoying, dude. I'm just going to Psychic now. Or Psyshock, rather. Because Chansey gets crit and takes 1 billion. Let's just keep that low. I want it dead, yeah. I don't even care if you go Hoopa on hard switch. That thing is not soft-boiling. So now I could go Scizor, but they might have Fire Punch. I don't know what this set is doing. Just hope it's not like Trick Room. I think Burnt Scizor is like pretty useless. As it turns out to be, I think Banded Hyperspace is what that is. So they actually knocked me out with the Rocky Helmet. So I should have tried to Roost. That would have been the correct play. Terrapagos has a Flamethrower. I think I just click that here. Yeah, that seems pretty easy. I'm totally fine with Blacephalon coming in. Like, this thing doesn't threaten me at all. Goes for Flame again. I think I Roost just to be safe right now. And then we'll figure it out from there. Like, out comes Ditto. I'm just going to start not letting this Ditto do anything. Like, we're just going to Flamethrower it down. Like, it's scarfed into Roost now, so I can get a Flamethrower off on anybody else. Are they going to try to get in Hoopa? We don't have enough of those to sit here and do this, man. Yeah, they do try to get in Hoopa. I was trying to figure out what turn to U-turn, but didn't get it right, unfortunately. It's okay, though. This thing is low. And they have to Hyperspace here, so I think I just go hard Lucario and barely live it, but I do. This knocks me out there. I just go U. This Moltres is going to be the end of them. So there's that. This Hoopa is very low. As they go Ditto, I don't know why. It doesn't accomplish anything. Flamethrower here in case they try to go Blacephalon. Flamethrower. I just gotta keep Flamethrowering, and they go ahead and forfeit. Yeah, I mean, like, this Ditto strat doesn't really beat my team long run because I have enough defensive pieces to deal with it. Thankfully, Lucario didn't die to Hyperspace. That was closer than I thought it would be. Like, how much am I taking there normally? I think they have to be Adamant, obviously. 74 to 88 from Adamant, and they did 85. So it was on the higher end of the roll. Had they got like absolute max, they could have knocked me out because I took spikes damage, right? So yeah, a bit scary, I guess, but they would have needed to get lucky there. So I'll take the win. We have another game. One of the reasons I wanted to run Earthquake on my Lucario is to try to catch a Galarian Slowking off guard. Unfortunately, this player has a couple other better switch-ins like Lando and regular Slowbro, so that's going to be a bit tough for me, but if I can just HP Fire the Scizor, maybe Lele can do a lot of work right here. They also really don't like my Moltres plus Garchomp core. Like, I can definitely get in Moltres and then U-turn on Glowking coming in and get in Garchomp and put on pressure that way. But in terms of lead, let's just lead off with Lele. So it ends up being Lando. I think I just always throw off Psychic here. I mean, I'm sure they go Glowking to scout my set out, but like, if they stay in, then the Psychic's gonna hurt. I would love to try to switch out, but I don't have a safe switch into Lando. Like, they could randomly Stone Edge. Scizor would be my safe switch in, but this is also their Rocker, which is why I kind of just want to attack. Like, if they click Rocks here and I switch, it's kind of annoying, so... Okay, I'm dead. But it could have been Rocks, you know? That was a possibility. Makes it so they're not able to switch into Lucario as easily, I guess. Who do I bring in? This is outsped. I mean, I have Banded Bullet Punch. If I go out into this, will they stay in? I feel like they would never. Let's go Garchomp and get up Rocks right now. I mean, maybe I should just not do this, but... Let's see. I could have done anything else to try to KO them, but, like, nobody else really wants to be in on other Pokemon. Oh, you know what wins? SD Scizor. SD Scizor destroys this team. I didn't even realize that till now. I mean, their SD Scizor could be annoying, but besides that, I don't really think they stop my own Scizor very well. Which is... I'm kind of glad Lele is gone in that sense, because I can Bullet Punch as much as I need to. Specs Thunderbolt. That is Specs, right? I mean, I'll check, but... Iron Valiant... Maybe it's not. No, it is. Okay. We both know it, too, so what are they going to switch out into here? Slowbro? Lando. This is actually annoying because I have to lock Outrage to kill it. Or drop my Z move, which is just annoying too. Whatever, I'll just give you Rocks, I guess. It's fine. Let's go for U-turn. As they go Scizor, I get U into Roost, which is cool. Their Lando's dead on entry. This is actually fine positioning right now. Let's go for U-turn. The question is, who do I risk? Because I think I gotta risk Lucario. Can't go you on Ice Beam, can't go you on Flamethrower. Those two Pokemon are way more important. I want to Rapid Spin safely at some point, so now is not the time for that. It's gotta be you. Which they don't know what my set is, so maybe they'll be smart and like Scout. If I were them, I would go Val. If you have Vacuum Wave, you can click that. But if not, you can go Val and double out into Slowbro. So they actually just go Slowbro. Okay, that's also not a bad idea. Okay, we were able to get in on this pretty easily. Get our Rapid Spin off. This might be a T-Wave from them, which would just be annoying. But at least I've won the Hazard War bar any sort of Defog Scizor. So that's helpful, I guess. Yeah, they do T-Wave. That was always happening there. I'm really surprised they did that, though, because I'm not sure if this can come in on 2 Earthquakes for my Lucario next time. Meaning nothing can come in on 2 Earthquakes. And I will just go hard Lucario on Gloking like I did. So it ends up being Ival. Is it ever worth keeping this? I really doubt it. Goes for Aura Sphere. Perfect. I get to roost up to full now. Give me my roost. And they just forfeit the game right there because I have way too many switch-ins to their team. And eventually, like my breakers like Garchomp and SD Mega Scizor, like I said, would just kind of do their work. So I know they were up 6-5, but the positioning there was way better for me. Because I also won the Hazard War, right? I got a whole 6 points for that win, though, so that's something, I guess. Let's get another one. We have another game, another Gliscor Regenerator team with Zamazenta. This type of stuff is really common on the high ladder, in case it hasn't been obvious this video. So, luckily, I think we are 3-2 right now. We're positive, right? So that's nice, I guess. And one of our losses was also to that, like, guy getting, like, a ton of statuses. So, can't really complain about what's happened so far. Let's lead off with Garchomp. I want to get up rocks as soon as possible. Although they have a Meowscarada. And the trend I've noticed is whenever somebody has a Meowscarada, they're leading Meowscarada every time. So, what do I want to do about that? Lead Garchomp, and then if they lead Meowscarada, bait the triple axle? Yeah, why not? Let's go Scizor here. I mean, if they U-turn, good play. I would U-turn if I were them, but who knows what they're thinking. They should U-turn here. I could stay in on the U-turn, but it's just really risky because Garchomp wins this. Well, doesn't win this, but it's really good. Like, yeah, SD there would have been such a good click. At least here I can U-turn, I guess. Don't really have the safest plays into this. I think I just go back to Garchomp and try to get up my rocks. Okay, so we net, what? 7% on Slowbro through that interaction? They're gonna click triple axe. They U-turn. Like, I gotta make these plays, but it's just so scary to do that. This isn't gonna be like HP Ice or Steel EM or something for my Garchomp, right? Come on. I know you're not Steel EMZ. Maybe they are, but it's just toxic. Okay, that's fine. Let's get up rocks. Best case, they like protect or something. Goes Gliscor. I think they protect now. No, they just give it to me. Perfect. I mean, like, at that point, I just send it, right? If they click protect, then I just manual outrage the following turn. So that thing's gone. I can actually keep this to spam Earthquake if I want. I think I do keep Garchomp here, actually. Could end up being useful. Let's just go Scizor. On an Ice Fang. Not really too concerned about that. I just U-turn here, probably. Try to get into Lele. As this is my chance to click Earthquake, but they have Slowbro at full, so I'm like debating whether I even want to do that. I think I go U and Earthquake. I mean, they're going to go out into Slowbro here, but like it's taking a lot. It really doesn't want to be in on me. I just Earthquake again to wear it down for next time. So win cons. Who's going to win this game for me? Probably Tapu Lele, if anybody. Meowscarada might be Scarfed, actually, now that I'm thinking about this team makeup. I don't know, though. It's looking like Scarf Meowscarada. Okay, this player has points, so if I was able to win, we would actually be able to get back to where we started today, probably. Which, when you're going 4-2, you would like more than that, right? But such is the struggle when you're on like 1800s. You're typically finding people who are like 1600s because there's only a couple people who are playing at this ELO. So let's see, what do I want to do? I mean, this probably has Stone Edge. I feel like they have fighting move this time. I don't really know what the safe play is here. Would they Stone Edge? Should I go Moltres? Is that a horrible idea? So it was in fact a horrible idea. Oh, let's go Heatran there. Yeah, I think I just kind of threw. Let's try to hope they let me get in Garchomp and I can Earthquake somebody at least. But that's really problematic because I think they get up rocks here, as they actually do miss Magma. That's really good. So let's Earthquake now. I actually want to Outrage. Maybe that's weird. Now let's Earthquake first, and then we'll Outrage after. Because I still live the turn, so what's the point of Outraging now? That's why I wanted to Outrage, though, because, yeah, this was a possibility. Could have knocked that out right there. But I guess I go U now, and they're going to go Heatran. I think I'll just go hard Terapagos and try to Rapid Spin here for Garchomp and just make sure Lele can come in. Yeah, because they're always going U. Yeah, I think I have to go Terap here on the Magma Storm, which we knew was going to happen. They might fear Earth Power right now is what I'm hoping, and then I can get the Rapid Spin off. I don't know what they would want to switch into Earth Power, though. Maybe hard Za. Hard Terap. Okay, that's fine. I think I always just attack this to put it in range of Lele. Now we have a Speed Tie on our hands, which mine did 55. No idea what the rolls look like. I'm staying in, as they got a lower roll than me, so we're able to, I think, force out the Meowscarada. This thing has to be Scarfed. I hope they give me, like, damage on Heatran. This is the best case scenario, but I don't know what they're going to do. I wish I outraged the Meowscarada, because I think that thing being alive is going to stop my Scarf Lele sweep. Maybe. Oh, they're giving me damage on Za if I want it. Which I think I do take that here. Yeah, every time. So if I go Lele, that's alright, I think. Yeah. Lele and Psychic. They have like too many switch-ins to this, but they're going Heatran. They're not going into one of the switch-ins, right? Would they do that? Would they go like Meowscarada right now? Right, they go Heatran, yeah. So we do a bit of chip there. Let's go ahead and bring in my Garchomp. I don't know why I'm getting a Steam notification. I thought I had those disabled. Then I can bring you in, and I think Earthquake gets a kill now. But I'm not sure if this is all going to be enough. I gotta hope this 2-hit KO is Slowbro, first of all. As it's not gonna. Yeah, we lose. Okay. Last time I did more. I did like 32 or something. This time I did 29. And I think with that, we're gonna sort of fizzle out of this game. Because, yeah, they get to teleport for free, bring back Za. And then I gotta, like, predict what Za is doing. Yeah, there's Za. Okay, so I think I sack off Scizor. Maybe? I gotta go hard Lele. It's the only play here. Goes for all-out pummeling. They're gonna switch out this turn. Let's double out into Lucario. Yeah, and this time I can actually get the kill with Earthquake on something, I think. I can actually have the close combat. Slowbro is low enough, and I don't want Meowscarada coming in here. Yeah, there it is. So we're able to knock that out. Had I let Meowscarada in, that's bad. So down goes that. Out comes Za. I just have to go Lele again and probably make the double a second time, because that's what this team requires to win. Although I will just Psychic, I think, on the Heatran. Let's play it safe. Let's go Scizor here, let's sack that off, and then go Lucario and see how that works out for me. I don't think it'll result in a win, but who knows? Maybe we can make some doubles and make this happen. So I got a kill here with Earthquake, and then I think it comes down to what they're going to do, really. I mean, they have to sack off Slowbro here. There's no other play, I don't think. Right? Maybe I'm wrong, but I think they have to sack off Slowbro. Unless Za comes in and lives, but I don't think it will. Yep, there's the Slowbro sack. And then I'm going to go hard Lele and hope that I can get the 50-50 right for the game. Or I just stay in, but like, would they click? Okay, they've shown Stone Edge, Ice Fang, Crunch, Close Combat. They could click a move here that's not Close Combat, but the way this player is played, Yeah, they click close combat. Now the way they've played, they're going to double back to Heatran. It's a 50-50 for the game. Right? Let's check something. Can I play off hacks? Okay, so Heatran. Does Earth Power kill my... It kills my Lucario. So, oh, that's max attack. So Earth Power doesn't kill. So what I'm hoping is, I'm going to Psychic. And if they go Heatran, I can still get the Earth Power roll. And if they go for Magma Storm, they could miss, obviously. So let's Psychic here. I still have a chance to win if they switch out. So that's why I'm Psychicking. Because either they go for Magma Storm and they miss, that's one possibility, or they go for Earth Power and they get a lower roll. Which they would need a really high roll to kill me from 87, so... Yeah, I would rather go for that. They're really thinking about it, though. I hope they just stay in. Nope, they go Heatran. I have to try to switch. I think they're going to go for Magma Storm and try to win that way. As they land it. Yeah, I needed to either hope for the dodge or the Earth Power thing, so... Unfortunately, that is going to be the game. They're going to switch out, come back in, and we're not going to waste any time right here. So, tried really hard to win that one. Unfortunately, wasn't able to, but this was still a really fun video. Like, I really am not regretting using Lucario on high ladder at all. We went 3-3, still stayed high ladder, which is nice. We're still definitely above 1800 after all that. But I think I lost points going 3-3. Yeah, we're 18-17 right now, so... Yeah, I did hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. I'll see you all next time. Later.